guys, what's up? It's your girl KD, and you know, today we're gonna be doing something different. Today I'm gonna take you with me into the garden to get some of the ingredients that we need for the dish. You know me, I gotta stay character, girl, so I'm Farmer K today. Farmer K going into the garden. So the first stop we're going to make is onions. See? You see them? So I'm gonna go ahead and plow to, is it plow? Plow, pick, reap. No, it's not so. I know it's reap. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and get one. I get this other one. This is kind of a bigger one. And I'm gonna keep the stems, no, the stalks for scallions. So we got 2 onions in our basket. Let's go. Okay, so our next item is a cabbage, girl. You know you gotta be eating your rice and cabbage. Is that what they call it? They always have this song called I'm eating my rice and cabbage, so that's why. Yeah.
I'm a bad bitch.
Bad bitch.
Bitch, I eat my rice and cabbage. Asshole fat, he wanna grab it.
Okay.
We're gonna get the cabbage. Here we are. And then we're gonna peel cabbage. So let's go. Today, let's get some tomatoes. One tomato, 2 tomato. So we have some cabbage, tomato, onions, and cilantro. Okay guys, so that's it for me for today. So I'll see you guys inside. Let's go ahead and wash these ingredients up and get to cook. Guys, so we're back, we're inside. We've got done with plowing, reaping, sowing, whatever you call it. We're done with gardening, we got all our vegetables, and we're ready to go. So today we're gonna be making curry chicken tacos. True respect to Taco Tuesday. So it's gonna be Jamaican style. You know what it is. We don't do nothing but put some Jamaican flavor to everything. So let's get started. So as you can see today, I got my apron on because I'm too clumsy and I don't wanna spill too much. So you know what we gotta do? We gotta get some wine. Today, I'm spicing up my wine with some strawberries. So I just cut some strawberry slices and I put it in my wine. So let's get started. So the first thing that we're gonna do is
I'm gonna go ahead and clean the chicken, cut the chicken, and cut the vegetables.
Okay, so let's first go ahead and wash our hands. So today we're gonna be using 3 chicken thighs. And these are deboned, so there's no bones in them. So what we're gonna do now is I'm going to clean them up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take the fat off of them. You're gonna see me use a lot of garlic. And garlic is also called allium sativum. So one of the reasons, or some of the reasons why I use garlic, it's not only for the flavor. I like the flavor of garlic, but also because it has a lot of health benefits. Your girl is organized. I got organized. Right. So now I'm just gonna cut it in strips. So you'll see the strips. I want them to be a little bit thin because you know it's gonna be in tacos. So, and I'm gonna go ahead and wash my cutting board because we're gonna do vegetables on there. So you don't want to get salmonella. So I'm finished with the chopping the chicken. I washed my cutting board, washed my hands. 1 cup of, half cup of distilled vinegar, white vinegar. Fancy name, distilled white vinegar. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in there. I'm gonna go ahead and wash this 3 times. So now what we're gonna do is we're going to chop some veggies. So let me go ahead and sip a little wine. This is so good with the strawberries. Strawberries have such a rich flavor. So the first veggie we're gonna chop today is an onion. So my eyes are probably gonna burn today because I'm gonna cut against the veins. Guys, when you're cutting, you always have to tuck your fingers. So tuck it back. It's very uncomfortable, but you gotta do it because you will chop your fingers off. So you have to tuck. Good, it's not really burning me today. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take Mr. Garlic. As I was saying before, guys, I love garlic and the flavor that it has and also the health benefits. Garlic is full of vitamin C, vitamin B6, and also fiber. And chop them. This is also a safer way to chop. Putting your hands on the top of the knife, that will prevent you from slicing your finger. So I'm gonna put this to one side and then this one here, and that's good. Or we're gonna take 1 Scotch bonnet pepper. This is actually a habanero, but you can use habaneros instead of Scotch bonnet peppers. Scotch bonnet peppers do have a better flavor in my opinion. Go ahead and season our chicken and cook him up. So the first seasoning we're gonna use is our Badia. My favorite Badia. So I'm gonna use a tablespoon of Badia and I'm just gonna sprinkle it over. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take 1 tablespoon of garlic powder. Just gonna go ahead. Then I'm gonna take a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You know I love spicy. And then I'm gonna take a teaspoon as well of salt. And I'm gonna take 1 tablespoon of curry powder. So this is the curry powder that I use, Better Pack. So you know, my mother always send me my curry from Jamaica, straight from Jamaica. My mother, big up my mother, yeah. So we're gonna take our curry powder and we're gonna just sprinkle it over it as well. For this part, I'm gonna go ahead and put a glove on. What am I doing? So I go ahead and I put a glove on and I take my chopped garlic, my minced garlic, chopped garlic, and I put it in there. And I'm gonna take some of my chopped onions and put it in there. And now I'm gonna work it around. As you can see, it's starting to look curried. And now, last but not least, I'm gonna go ahead and add my pepper. So the reason why I use a glove for this part, guys, is because you know that curry really stains. So I don't want it to stain my fingernails. I don't want the raw chicken or anything to get under my fingernails. So it's really a preventative method. We're doing so much today, guys, I'm forgetting the wine. So now I'm gonna take a 1/4 cup of olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. I like to use olive oil instead of regular canola or vegetable oil because it's healthier and it tastes good. So I'm gonna go ahead and add a 1/4 cup of olive oil. You can get whatever brand you want. Girl, sometimes I just try to get the cheapest ones because this ain't cheap. So you get a 1/4 cup of olive oil and we add it to our pan. I'm gonna go ahead and take my 1 clove of garlic and I'm just gonna add it. Said guys, garlic has a lot of health benefits, and also one of the health benefits that garlic has is that it reduces the risk of high blood pressure. And I'm gonna be real with you, I love salt. Me love salt. So if I can eat all the garlic I can to avoid getting high blood pressure, I'm gonna do it. So as the garlic is browning up, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a tablespoon of curry. I'm gonna take another tablespoon of curry and I'm gonna add it directly into the oil. This is called burning the curry in Jamaica. So we're burning the curry, and it is said that we do this so that the curry doesn't hurt our bellies or anything like that. And it helps with the sauce as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and add that. And I like to just move it around. I'm gonna turn my flame back up because we want it to really burn. We don't want it to get too black. We let that burn for about a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken. So I finished adding my chicken, and I want all the chicken to be coated with the oil. This is the browning stage. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add 3 pimentos. Remember, Jamaican style. 3 pimentos, 1, 2, 3. Gonna add that in there, and then I'm gonna move the chicken around. So we browned it for about 2 minutes. Turn it down on low flame, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and add the water. Mix it around. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and add my extra onion. Add 1 stalk of scallion. Then I am going to cover it, and it's going to simmer for about 7 minutes. So now we're gonna go ahead and prepare our taco shells. What we need now is white corn tortillas. So I'm gonna use about 4 because it's for me. Just take some butter. What I've done is I've cut them into thin squares like this. Once you fold it, when it comes out of the pan, it starts to get its shape right away. So it's been about 7 minutes that our chicken has been cooking. So So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a quarter of bell pepper to the chicken that's cooking and just cover it for about 5 minutes more. So now we're gonna check on our chicken. So it has been cooking for about 12 minutes. So I'm gonna leave this on for another 2 minutes, but I'm gonna go ahead and add about a quarter cup of water to it because it's gotten a little thick and I like gravy. So our chicken has been simmering for about 2 minutes. So now what I'm gonna do is go ahead. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Now what I'm gonna do real quick is make a sauce that I like to put in my tacos. I'm gonna take a quarter cup of room temperature milk and I'm gonna add a teaspoon of sugar to it. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to mix it. It's not sweet enough, so I'm gonna add another teaspoon of sugar to the milk. I'm gonna drink some wine. So I'm just gonna add a little bit to a quarter cup of mayonnaise and I'm gonna mix it. This mayonnaise is also room temperature as well. And I'm gonna mix it and I'm gonna add a little more. You want to know the consistency. You don't want it to be too watery. So this is almost good. You can go a little bit more if you want. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a teaspoon of sugar, just like that, to the mayonnaise. And then I'm gonna mix it. It's been sitting and I want it to be cold. I'm gonna go ahead and pop it in the fridge for about 2 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and make our guacamole. So I got a medium-sized avocado and I just cut it in half. Now I'm gonna go ahead and scoop it out like that. And I'm gonna take the seed out of this one. And I'm gonna just scoop it out just like that. I want all the pear. In Jamaica we call this pear, but here we call it avocado. I'm gonna use a fork and gently break it apart. I still want a little chunk of avocado to be left, so I like to just do it gently. Now I'm gonna take 1 tablespoon of chopped onion. So I'm gonna put a half a tablespoon more of chopped onion. And then now I'm gonna put a tablespoon of chopped tomatoes, tablespoon and a half. And then I'm gonna just, what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take a half of a lime and I'm gonna squeeze it in it. And then I'm gonna mix it around. I'm gonna take a half a teaspoon of garlic powder. And then I'm gonna mix it around. Now guys, I'm gonna take a quarter teaspoon of salt and I'm gonna add it to it. Then I'm gonna mix, spoon this time, and I'm gonna go ahead and it's great. You don't need to add anything else. We don't need to add any salt. It's perfect, it's fresh, homemade guacamole. So today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We're gonna have a little chit chat And I already made a taco, but I'm gonna remake one to show you how I normally eat it. So I just take a shell and I'm gonna take some of my cabbage. I'm gonna take my curry chicken. Then I'm gonna take some tomatoes. Ooh. Then I'm gonna take some of my special sauce and I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle that over it. And I put a little guacamole on top, just like this. I also like sour cream. So I have a little sour cream here and I'll put a little on top just like that. And here is our curry chicken taco, Jamaican style. I can't wait for you guys to try it. It's so good. It's a little bit spicy. The curry is so good. The sauce, because it's a little bit spicy and the sweet, it tames it down a little bit. The guacamole on top is so fresh. The vegetables are fresh. It's so tasty and I love the tacos. So there you have it, guys. Curry chicken tacos, Jamaican style. So as I was saying today, guys, garlic is important in your diet. I was reading the other day an article in the New York Times and it stated that Greeks would feed their athletes garlic before the Olympics. That's how strong and influential garlic is for us. It's overall good for you. And if I can get something that can lower my blood pressure. Also, garlic combats an array of sicknesses. Example, the common cold. Remember when your granny always said, go and drink with garlic tea. So, if you're sick, if you have cold tomorrow, boil the garlic, drink with tea, as your granny would have said, and you're good to go. So that's it for today, guys. Let me know what you think of this recipe. It's so good. Let me know if there's any other dishes that you would like me to make. I'll be more than happy to make them. I look forward to suggestions. Write in the comments below, what do you think I should make next? Anything I should improve on? Anything of that sort. I listen and I will take notes. Also, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. Please, I'm asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. Like, comment, and subscribe. You know what we gotta do. We have to drink some wine. It's essential. So until next time, guys, I'll see you then. Bye.